Hello. Does your prize pooch, your beautiful fur baby, suffer from those dreadful tear stains? The brown rusty marks that often start under the eye and travel down the face, the beard area as I call it. Well, do not despair. We at Young Ruffians have the solution. The ingredients in our treatment are totally natural and safe, and the product can be used on puppies and pregnant dogs. We are that confident it works that we offer a 100% money back guarantee. What's to lose? I've got a multi-poo called Miss Teddy. She's going to be 10 in June this year, and she suffered dreadfully with tear stains. I took her to the vet. She didn't have blocked tear ducts, she didn't have an eyelash in her eye. There was nothing wrong. The vet said, we can't do anything. So I was desperate, because when I look at my beautiful white baby, Miss Teddy, she looks gorgeous, but she had these dreadful tear stains, rusty marks that I just couldn't seem to remove. I tried everything. I tried a diet, I tried a water, blackberries, blueberries, different bowls. Nothing seemed to work. And then I was trawling the internet and I found products from all over the world. I invested hundreds of pounds, excited to get them, thinking, oh gosh, this is it. It's going to get rid of those tear stains. And unfortunately, nothing seemed to work. And I was getting very frustrated and very disbelieving in every advert that I saw on the internet through Facebook or Google with products saying, we will remove tear stains. Young Ruffians has been going for just over 2 years now, and we have sold thousands of treatment kits to people all over the world, to dog groomers, dog breeders and owners, just like myself, with huge success. I was confused as to why dogs get tear stains. It wasn't just my Miss Teddy. My friends who had white dogs, even brothers and sisters from the same litter, not all of them suffered with tear stains. I thought, gosh, this needs some research. So I did research why dogs get tear stains, and breaking it down very, very simply, all dogs tear, some more than others. Obviously, if it's a puppy and they're teething, they will tear more. However, some dogs tear incessantly throughout the day and other dogs don't. And when a dog tears, basically the tear that comes out of their eye is a clear liquid. But when it hits the atmosphere, it oxidizes and basically turns to the horrible rusty brown colour that causes the stain. So that's the only thing we need to understand. Once we understand that, then we can sort these tear stains out. That's what I thought. When you purchase the Happy Tears treatment kit, you will receive the following: the liquid spray, the powder, the bamboo cloth. The Happy Tears treatment kit consists of several items, and I would like to show you what you'll receive once you purchase. First of all, there's the liquid spray, then there's the powder. You'll receive a bamboo cloth, a toothbrush applicator, 2 mini bear applicators, one pink and one black, and a little bag to put the contents in. When you purchase the Happy Tears treatment kit, you will receive an email with how-to videos and step-by-step guide of how to use it and some useful tips. When you receive it in the post, you will get a card with all the instructions on it. I would like to just take a few moments to go through those instructions with you. Now, my suggestion is you start it in the morning with your little fur baby. And first of all, obviously, get up, have your little morning coffee, watch the news, do whatever you normally do, which is part of your routine. And then when you're ready to apply the treatment, if mornings is inconvenient, you prefer to do it at night time, it's fine. There's no rhyme or reason. It's not important to do in the morning or at the night time. The most important thing is to do it every single day until these tear stains are gone. So you've got your little beautiful fur baby. They could be sitting on the sofa at the side of you, or you could place them on a table. That's what I do with Teddy. I put a soft cloth underneath Teddy, and the first thing I do is I look in Teddy's eye. Unfortunately, Teddy does wake up in the morning with hard debris and gunk. So I remove that every single day. And I use my Tedster comb, which we'll talk about in a moment. You might have your own comb. I definitely would not recommend metal combs. If you're combing away the metal comb, that can actually scratch the eye area. It's very delicate around the eye area. If you've got a plastic comb, try and do a backwards and forwards sawing action to loosen any debris or gunk. Because if I was to comb my hair and I had a lug in my hair and I combed it, it would really hurt me. Now imagine doing that with some hard gunk or debris attached to your fur baby's eyes. That's very delicate around there. So we need to loosen it first of all by doing a backwards and forwards sawing action with your little comb. And then what we want to do is to wipe it away, but not down, because if you go down the fur, that will just draw the stain further down. We really want to comb it up, and then we can use this beautiful soft cloth to wipe the gunk and the debris away. Then what I would suggest you do is wrap it around your finger, unless you purchase the finger wipes, and I want you to thoroughly dry that area. So dry that area. Now with your other hand, separate the fur and go in on the eye and dry. And you can touch it to make sure that it's completely dry and clean and clear of any debris. That's the first step. The second step is to get the liquid and just spray twice onto the pink applicator. So it's 2 squirts, and then I want you to go gently down the stain. Only once. We don't want it wet, we want it damp. Once you've done that, then you would get the black applicator and put it into the powder. Put lots and lots of powder on there, tap the excess off, and then I want you to work in this powder into the stain, separating bits of fur. Work it in, build the powder up. Once you've done that, you're done. You're done for the day. Now, this is the most important part of the process. If your fur baby tears an awful lot, then all I want you to do is to wrap the bamboo cloth around your finger, or using the finger wipes, which I'll show you in a moment, and just dab, dab. Do not put it down, just dab up any moisture that you can see. If there's lots of moisture, you might need to reapply the powder. You don't have to reapply the liquid because you've done that, but you could reapply the powder because you really want to build that powder up to create a barrier from when the dog tears, from the tear sinking into the fur and causing further staining. Now that is the big secret. We have learnt by trial and error, speaking to lots of customers, that the most important thing is to keep that eye area dry. So if you have a dog that tears constantly, your biggest battle is to keep drying that area. You just wrap this bamboo cloth around your finger and dab it up. Don't rub it, we don't want it sore, we just want it to dab. We want this cloth to absorb the moisture, because the moisture will retain the stain. So I need to repeat this, the moisture will retain the stain. Any water will retain that stain and keep that stain in. So if you can build the powder up so it forms a barrier, if your dog then tears, it could be a minute later, 10 minutes later, half an hour later. When they tear, if you're there and you see it, just dry it up with the cloth. If you're not there but you've put plenty of powder on, the powder should act as a barrier, so when they tear, the tear will fall down and it will not sink further into the fur, causing further staining. Repeat the same process every day until those tear stains have gone. As long as you do it every day, don't miss out a day, just keep on doing it every day, you will get results. But the most important thing that I cannot emphasize enough is to keep that area dry. So if you've applied the treatment and your fur baby tears because it's teething or you've been out for a walk, then just dry that area with the bamboo cloth or the finger wipes if you've purchased them. Young Woofians has been going for just over 2 years now, and we have sold thousands of treatment kits to people all over the world, to dog groomers, dog breeders and dog owners, just like myself, with huge success. Over the last couple of years, I've spoken to hundreds and hundreds of customers. I've learned so much about tear stains, about their beautiful dog, why they don't like the tear stains, why they purchased my product, what their thought process was before buying the product, what other products that they've used that haven't been successful, and how they apply the product, which is extremely important. We really care about our customers. It comes from the heart. We don't just sell a product and move on to the next customer. We will send emails, we will video call, we will WhatsApp, send text messages, speak to the customer. We will do whatever it takes to ensure that our customer has the most amazing experience with Young Woofians. That's with the treatment kit and the service. With my own experience of Miss Teddy when applying the treatment and through speaking to lots and lots of customers, we have learned something so valuable in the process of removing tear stains whilst using our treatment that I want to share it with you today. Back at Young Woofians headquarters, we call it the secret. Are you ready for this? Because this really will change everything. We have learned by trial and error, speaking to lots of customers, that the most important thing is to keep that eye area dry. So if you have a dog that tears constantly, your biggest battle is to keep drying that area. You just wrap this bamboo cloth around your finger and dab it up. Don't rub it, we don't want it sore, we just want it to dab. We want this cloth to absorb the moisture because the moisture will retain the stain. So I need to repeat this, the moisture will retain the stain. Any water will retain that stain and keep that stain in. When they tear, if you're there and you see it, just dry it up with the cloth. If you're not there but you've put plenty of powder on, the powder should act as a barrier, so when they tear, the tear will fall down and it will not sink further into the fur, causing further staining.